Anyways, these are the things that are going on out there. There's so
Anyways,
many of these power sales left, right, and center
are
coming up on,
there
on the board. Yeah, tons of them. All mix, private lenders, things like that. No, no, I haven't seen any banks.
all secondary
A
lenders
lenders.
are
Yeah, all the,
pulling the
all the
trigger?
C type lenders. Not
C
even
type
B.
lenders.
C. Private mix, people who you don't want to be owing money to in this market because of their interest rates. Right.
That is too bad. Speaking of interest rates, are we gonna pause? Are we pausing or are we pausing? Or do you think maybe we're pausing?
I think we've paused. I don't think it's like
Well, I mean,
pausing. I
you
think we've
can
paused.
unpause. I
You can
mean,
unpause, I guess. Yeah.
can't they just go 25 bips? Boom.
Mm, yeah, I don't think so. I think that the markets and everybody's agreed. Not only is it not only is it the right thing to do to be able to wait and see how the market reacts, but also becomes now acceptable. Because remember, the Bank of Canada is getting all this social pressure too, right? They're hearing from everybody, right? So they're getting a lot of pressure from people on both sides. One, raise rates because we want inflation to come down because my business, my life, my job, my gas, my everything like that's getting out of control.
And the
Then they're getting
US
the
Fed
pressure
is
from
going to
people saying
raise.
cost of the dollar, value of the dollar, all that kind of stuff. Then they get the pressure from people saying, "Look, I'm paying these mortgage payments that you told me would be low forever, and now they're going up, and now I can't believe you're doing this to me." Right?
You
So they're getting pressure
motherfuckers.
from both sides.
Yeah.
But as of right now, because we've seen inflation cool a little bit and the value of the dollar is reasonably stable,
I don't
the
think.
rest of that side of the pressure has been off. And so people are kind of like, yeah, if they pause here, we're okay to wait and see as well too. And so now they're feeling like that's the right thing to do, and that they're not getting too much pressure from else outside
So
the
one
Bank
of
of
the
Canada.
things that this realtor said to me is like, when they pause again next week, man, watch what happens. Like, because this thing's on fire now. He's like, wait till you see what happens when they pause again. He goes,
Yeah.
it's going to be crazy. So I said, well, then I guess I'll just wait a little bit longer, then, won't I?
You're so sly.
It's not
One of
sly. It's so crazy. Like
the things that
the
people that just,
behavior.
I guess, me and you have talked about. I'm going right back to the basics here, okay? Because I keep getting influenced by all the mega bears out there. The market, okay, in Toronto especially, but Canadians as a whole is driven by insatiable amount of demand. No matter what, people want houses.
Insatiable.
They're working around the clock for housing. They're saving for housing. They're investing for housing. Everything they want to do is for housing.
Everything they want to talk about.
Okay, it's all about housing. And so when they have the ability to get money and they can borrow, they will. As long as they're able to, they will. Okay. And so right now, the bank is still lending. There is still money out there. There is still opportunities. So even though the rates have gone up, people are still qualifying because they have jobs. People are still able to spend. Rents are higher than ever. Vacancies are
Amortizations.
near all-time lows, right?
Amortizations are longer than ever. If there was an
Amortizations
article,
on existing, like if you've already got an existing property, then they're going up, but not for a new mortgage, right? They're still 30-year max. But the main thing is that you've got people who are out there right now with this demand saying, I want to buy a house and I'm going to buy a house and I don't care what the market's doing, I'm going to do it. And as long as that exists, the inventory will get swallowed up. Are there going to be a massive amount of condos coming to the market this year? Are there going to be a massive amount of people who are underwater and are forced to sell, and that'll flood the market with listings? Maybe.
are there that many people that are sitting around with $500,000 or more in cash to
Mm-hmm.
buy $1.5 to $2 million house that can afford $6,000, $8,000 a month for their mortgage payments?
Yes.
That many.
There's that many. I
Where
know.
the fuck are they coming
We have
from?
so much money here in Toronto. It's
It's
crazy.
crazy what's
I feel
going on.
broke when I am in most of the circles that I
Everywhere I
talk to. I
go,
look
I
around
feel
and I'm
broke.
going like, how
What's
much money
going
do you guys
on?
got? And
Yeah.
I'm talking to construction guys who are like $500,000 a year. My business is doing this and that. I'm just like, what is going on out
What
there right
is
now?
going on? It
Right?
is crazy. Everybody's super wealthy here.
They got lots of
Everybody.
money. That's got
So, so,
look.
so, but
I eat out once a week. That's it, man. I can't afford it.
you can what?
I can eat out once a week. That's it.
You eat out like lunch every single day.
No, I mostly have protein shakes during the day. When I do
You
eat lunch,
do?
it's a shawarma. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you had like a shawarma every single
So
day.
it's the only time I buy lunch is shawarma, but I try to just do
Shawarma.
protein shake. Make it
That's
at home. Cost me like 50 cents a scoop, Darryl.